on the stand, holding it down for Puppy Kisses. In fact, if I'm
Crossfade's
not
working on
echoing
left to
too
right,
much.
and he got it.
Oh, okay. So we're good. Okay. Here comes Crossfade with the grab and pretty good health as he heads around. He's getting past the rib cage over to the arch and looking good as he comes back. The stand Ferret with the spork is there to contend with him, but he's got several of Puppy Kisses to try to get around to get to this flag. Crossfade going to try to go underneath the base. And now he's going to pop it up, throw it to Tobacco, who immediately gets the cap. Puppy Kisses takes a very quick 1-0 lead here.
And I'll have to apologize again for not having sound on. But continue.
What? Are you good to go?
Okay. We're good. Rain's setting up on his routes. Playing that Pathfinder, perks reach and egocentric, impact microns, and energy charge.
On the opposite side, Mephi's also coming in for a route. They're going to do a cross.
The all-star capper for Moot Point, Mephi coming in. Rain with the grab, going to take it off the stand and get it at least partially in front there. It's going to be loose in the field here. Krytos and Ferret with a spork trying to get at it. Mephi's going to come try to pick it up in traffic. They're going to go ahead and return this, though, and that's going to stop that. Meanwhile, Crossfade once again on the other side for Puppy Kisses manages to get loose with 265 health. He could be in trouble if he gets another scope shot, but he's keeping it low to the ground, which is probably a good idea, avoiding as much sentinel fire as he can as he heads around. No escort, but nobody on the attack either. Here comes Mephi and Rain, though. Mephi does e-grab it off the stand. Tobacco's going to come get that perfectly timed, just in time for Crossfade to get the second cap. Puppy Kisses up 2-0 very early in this first round here on Katabatic.
It looks like they're doing a 4-man defense on Puppy Kisses, and Moot Point just can't seem to shake it, which is very strange because they should have more chasers than they do. Crossfade's just been going out with really little to no resistance.
Yeah, and he's setting up on a route again now as Mephi is setting up on the other side with Rain. Looks like they're ghost routing as Krytos is putting some pressure on the stand. Here's Wolfie trying to clear a path for Crossfade, and Crossfade is just going to go right over this and suicide it out. He didn't like the route, apparently, and Mephi is going to make a bid for Moot Point. He's got this one. Tunker makes the grab on the other side for Puppy Kisses. Mephi on his way back. Tunker is getting loose with it as well, it looks like. And no, he is taken out. This one is going to drop, and Crossfade picks it up and keeps it going while Mephi is coming back to a fairly clear stand. There's Wolfie to attack him, as well as look who else is there. Alkalal is there. And Crossfade with the drop on the other side. Craven Lupe keeping it going. Krytos is going to hide behind the stand now and try to wait until they can take out Wolfie and everybody else, and they do. He's going to leave it for Rain or Mephi. There's Mephi who has it, and is going to drop it, pick it up again. They're just playing pass back and forth as we set up for the standoff. Similar the stuff going on for Puppy Kisses. It's just kind of some Globetrotter passing game going on here. Very pro Clutch Esports.
Yeah. See what these two teams do to break up. Looks like Wolfie is heading out. Wet is just starting to run to make that return.
Looks like there's about 6 defense on Moot Point side, and about 4 on Puppy Kisses. So 3.
Yep.
Get anywhere close here. Wet is coming over. Gonna look for that icon.
Tunker gets close. It does get knocked out of Mephi's hands, and Fouet is coming to try to make that grab. Krytos is going to keep it going, though, and it looks like they've settled it down on this side. Meanwhile, on the other side, Tobacco looking pretty good with all sorts of people around him for Puppy Kisses.
Really concentrating on defense here, just gunning everybody down, comes in for the flag. See it wet again.
Yeah, everybody's building their little sim cities on the hill here with the inventory stations, and everybody just kind of doing that little dance back and forth to stay out of the range of fire as both teams send in people on the break. Not sure where they are on this side. Let's check on the other side for Puppy Kisses, looking pretty good over there as well. It's going to take a little bit for this to develop, I think, but we're still pretty early on here, even though Puppy Kisses came out to a pretty strong lead. But this is going to slow the tempo down just a little bit. We've got 18 and a half minutes left, plenty of time for things to happen.
Both teams seem to have some difficulty maintaining their players in the game. I noticed several times one or two players will be
Yeah, you're right. Moot Point's down to 6 right now. That may be a problem for him, especially on standoffs. Arch Angelus is going to pick this one up and keep it going for Moot Point. It looks like they're not really under any pressure right now, but that could change as Puppy Kisses sets up. Meanwhile, Tobacco, this one falls out of his hands. Alkaloll picks it up. Ferret is trying to give him some pressure, but Tobacco takes him out. And now he is passing it off. This flag is bouncing, and Tobacco is going to keep it going once again for Puppy Kisses. Oh, Krytos in trouble here. Wolfie, he got it. He got the return, and this is going to give Tobacco a chance unless Rain can get there in time for the E-grab, and he does. He does get loose with the flag, and he may be free here. It looks like yes, he is. He's got a Ferret with a spork behind him, and nobody else from Puppy Kisses, so this could be a continuation. No, he is scoped by Alkaloll. And this flag is loose. Fouet is there to try to make the return. He does, and Tobacco's going to get the cap. And just like that, it flips around and stays where it was. 3-0. Puppy Kisses takes another point.
If Moot Point actually had that other man, they would have had a lot better chance on actually returning the other flag. Unfortunately, because of that, they could only send about one person over to the enemy base to attack, while Puppy Kisses could send about 3. And that was really what did them in that play right there.
Yeah,
they're still down
7
1.
on 6. Yeah,
This is pretty dangerous for Moot Point. Not looking good. But Crossfade seems to be the only capper on Puppy Kids' side. Moot Point did initially, but then they switched over to what is Archangelus Soldier flag with the thumper.
Mephi's out with it. He's going to go 200 clips. Let's see if he can make it out. Looks like he's completely free.
Fouet seems to be chasing Mephi, but that can change. It's got
Mephi and Crossfade just facing off against each other, and they're going to keep going though. Mephi hands off to Krytos, and he's got under some pressure here, and he's going to drop this. They're going to get a return. The flag bounces loose on the other side. Could be a return here as well. Ferret with the spork in the vicinity, but yes, it is returned. Both flags reset. Still 3-0. Wait, so Freydnot is muted in the stream, and the only sound we're getting is because he has his stream open, so we hear the echo from... I'm not sure. Do we still have audio?
I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. I guess you guys just take over.
Okay, yeah, we'll do so.
Oh, can they hear our commentary, our delicious commentary?
Well, how else would they know what's going on without our pro player commentary?
You're right. So, Puppy's got their flag inside of their base currently. Now it's back on the flag stand. Mephi's coming in, and he gets it. And he's sniped by Alkaloll,
yeah, pretty good with that Sentinel. And this one is going to probably be returned by Fouet. He is there. He's going to go ahead and hang on to it, though, while Tunker gets a grab in the Raider. So he's got some help from Crossfade here. Looks like a little bit of lag. I don't know if that was me or all of them, or if it's the server or what. Moot Point's still playing with 6, though, and Crossfade looking to take advantage as he's got Craven Lupe. Tunker's coming in to escort as well. They are looking good as he heads heads back to the stand. It looks like nobody is nearby. The timed return is there. Rain is up in the air, going to try to make this E-grab, and he does, but he is quickly taken out. Fouet is there to get the return. Puppy Kisses comes over and gets the cap, and that's going to make it 4-0 with under the 14-minute mark here.
So if you didn't catch that, Fouet actually pushed the flag. It was dropped near the ribcage. He pushed it into the spires next to it, so that the enemy team could not grab it with an easy cap, or with a standard cap route, which makes things extremely hard for the enemy team to actually be able to do anything against that other than force a return.
Yeah, very heads-up play by Fouet there, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
These are clutch esports cyber athletes. As Meffy is setting up on his run here, and Crossfade doing the same, they extend the professional courtesy of not shooting at each other as they pass by. On their respective routes, here comes Meffy for the grab. Ferret with the spork there to clear the stand for him and gets him loose with 521 health.
Fate got denied a flag cap, and he kills himself and goes back.
This could be a chance then for Moot.
Yep.
Meffy bouncing off the ribs and thrust packing to counteract that, as that's going to give Wolfie a chance to get loose with E-grab on the other side. He's got Moot Point people all over him, and they do get a return. And Meffy is going to get this cap, and Moot Point takes a point here.
Moot Point recess.
Yes, they all suicide out, 4-1. Moot Point gains back a point against Puppy Kisses, but they've got their work cut out for them here. A little over 12 minutes left to go. And TWL, it's best of 3 rounds, and this is the first round, and we'll see how it goes from here.
Moot Point has their work cut out for them, but they do still have 2 defenders and 2 offense. They've got a Juggernaut, and they have a Raider, which is a nice mixed offense, and they should actually be able to clear the flag stand if timed properly. Currently, the cappers are really far away right now, and they shouldn't even be in there. But Rain's got the flag, and they're moving out.
Yeah, this is a pretty decent grab by Rain here, a new addition to Moot Point. He's got 308 health as he comes back. He's up in the air, and there's Scopes and Shrikes, oh my, coming after him. This could be a dangerous thing as he heads back to the stand. No, actually, that Shrike is in his favor. Okay, that's one of his guys. So it's a nice escort for him there. But he's got a lot of pressure on the stand. No, he is taken out. And Meffy's going to pick this one up and keep it going.
This play could be the game right here. This play. Moot Point has just saved their asses for the next 30 seconds.
Sometimes 30 seconds is all it takes, man.
Oh yeah, Tunker's coming down the middle, and
that's what she said.
Oh yeah. They've got 4-man defense on Puppy Kisses' side, and they're bringing an inventory station over nearby.
Yep, and we set up for a standoff once again here with 10.5 minutes left. It's still 4-1 in favor of Puppy Kisses. They are at game point here. So what happens here could determine quite a bit for at least this round here on Katabatic.
Wolfie, Tunker, and Fouet are coming in. They're slightly disorganized, so this should end well in Moot Point's favor because they're split up.
Fouet sneaking in with the infiltrator, though. He almost got him and managed to sneak in past the defenses of Moot Point, but they have taken him out as soon as they were alerted to his presence. But he almost got the better of them through stealth there.
Luckily for Moot Point, Wolfie has been missing with the Merv recently.
Speaking of missing, Moot Point is still missing a player. They've gone this whole time 7v6, so an admirable job of keeping this fairly close with one less player, especially in 7v7, where the loss of a player makes a huge difference.
Yes. Puppy Kisses has 4 defending the flag, which is carried by Tobacco at this point. And they're still pushing out to try to return the flag. Moot Point doesn't really have the manpower to force a return on a standoff, though. They've only got 2 going out versus the 3 that are coming to return the flag.
Yep, could be a problem for him. Here comes Wolfie coming in, and looks like, what's he doing? Throwing up some Merv spam to try to dislodge their defenses here a little bit, and probably waiting on some other guys to come in as well. Now here he comes closer to try to take Mephi out. As Fouet comes in, Tunker comes in, they all converge. Krytos and Mephi trying to, and Vecht is there also. Oh, this one is out, and it could be anybody's. Archangelis picks it up in traffic. 3 guys on him, drops it. I think they killed every one of those guys. How did that happen? They killed
that was beautiful.
Like 3 dudes were coming straight at him. And somehow Moot Point manages to defend that standoff and keep it going. Mephi picks it up like it ain't no thing. And we are still in this standoff. 8 minutes left. Meanwhile, on the other side, Tobacco facing some pressure from Rain. And here comes Ritual Sacrifice. He's going to do the sneaky infiltrator thing himself, see what he can do with that. No, they saw him and quickly took him out. As here comes Rain now to give some pressure, and but they also have the help of a Shrike too, so that could play another role in this. I don't know. The Shrike's mostly just kind of flying around. I haven't really seen them going in and trying to disrupt as much as you would expect.
Moot Point finally has their 7th man back, and yeah, the Shrike isn't doing much. He's trying to shoot at the flag carrier, flying around.
It's Fouet in the Shrike playing technician, and swerving around to make another run at it. Looks like
he's got Doombringer pressure.
Oh,
he's got Doombringer pressure right now. Who's rolling Doomy right now? Archangelis is playing Doombringer. We've actually faced off against him before. He is a solid Doombringer. You should be able to make mincemeat of these mediums and lights coming in.
And Krytos with a drop here and the pick back up, and Archangelis is going to keep it going in traffic. Tunker there, the last one of this offensive attack, and he is taken out. Archangelis took him out while carrying the flag, now dropping it for Mephi. Once again, they have successfully defended on that side. Meanwhile, Crossfade has got it, and he's avoiding some sniper fire, and here comes Rain to try to hassle him and his crew a little bit here. Rain gets him to back off, but Tobacco takes him out, and things settle down on the Puffy Kisses side as well.
Moot Point just doesn't seem to have the offense to take out the flag carrier, but their defense is kicking butt.
Yeah, and at least now the teams are even again, so that makes it a little bit more interesting. As we watch the break teams come in to try to make something happen. Of course, the more time goes off the clock, the more that works in favor of Puppy Kisses. Moot Point really needs more time to get more points, and the sooner they can get this standoff resolved, the better, unless it resolves the other way, because they are 1 point away from losing this round. But they've held them off pretty well so far, short-handed, so we'll see how they do with 7v7.
All right, it looks like they're about to get flanked from behind. Rain is currently acting as distraction for Ritual Sacrifice, who's coming in with Infiltrator, and we're about to see something crazy happen. I'm excited. I mean, if they can pull it off, which hopefully they can.
Yep, everybody is focusing on Rain, and here comes Ritual Sacrifice. Yeah, let's see if this works. And now he reveals himself. Aha! Goes me along, and he gets the return.
Nice.
What a play by Ritual Sacrifice. Gives Mephi a chance here. Fouet is going to get this E-grab, it looks like, and he does. Mephi is going after it. It's Mephi versus Fouet.
Oh, no.
The drop, the pickup by Tunker. Both flags still loose. Krytos has it. Well, he had to go grab it off the stand. They got the return. But they got the return here once again. This is a chance if Krytos can get it back. He's got to deal with Wolfie first. He's got help from Mephi and Ferret with a sport. Wolfie is putting lots of Juggernaut fire on him. Oh, and takes him out. But Mephi is there to scoop it up and get the point. He got the point, and it's 4-2 now with 4:20 left. It's still anybody's game, sorta, because Moot Point, all they've got to do is really score one, and then if they can hold the flag out by the time runs out, it will keep going as an overtime.
4:20 left on the clock. I think Moot Point has this.
Oh, my.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's perfectly fine. The only flag out is sitting right next to the base. It's underneath that little archway where they've got a inventory station set up, and they're going to go ahead and return this. Here comes Rain with a grab, though, and not much help. Those last few shots took him down to 115, but he is going to make it back to the stand, and it's 4-3. Moot Point is making a game out of this, and the waning moments of this round. It's 3:30 left, and 4-3. They are coming back.
The pro esport of this match is just making me excited about Clutch.
It's cyber athleticism at its best. As Mephi drops this one, it's going to be a battle for it. Tunker's going to get to it before Krytos does. Crossfade with the grab on the other side gets this one to take a favorable bounce, but probably not enough of a bounce. It is sitting loose. We're waiting on somebody to get to it. Somebody, anybody. Here comes Rain. Here comes Craven Lupe. Crossfade, Fouette. The numbers certainly favor Puppy Kisses, and Crossfade is going to do the honors to keep this one going with the continuation. He's going to get close to the creativity wall there and try to stay away from Rain as best as he can. Fouette is there to help him out on that, as Krytos with the pickup on the other side of trying to grab this one and keep it going. I'm not sure. Is Krytos playing Juggernaut? He likes to play that. No, he's playing a Pathfinder. Ah, very interesting. And here comes Crossfade coming in. He's got help from Fouette Tobacco. Alcohol is there. Tunker's there. He's going to come back to a very open stand and go ahead and send this one to Tobacco, as Vecht picks it up on the other side for Moot Point. He's got Krytos to escort him and Ritual Sacrifice. Oh, but a return is made. Wow. What a play. Here comes Tobacco with a chance to finish this off. He's got a clear stand. Wolfie is there to protect him, and he gets in, and that's the game. The first round goes to Puppy Kisses, 5-3, and a very exciting round of Catabatic. This is best 2 of 3. TWL rules. We are going to this second round, which could go to anybody, really, after that. Wow, that was a pretty even game, as we would have expected from these teams, Hollow.
Yes, the game